This bedridden vegetative patient is attempting to control the minds of those around him using his own consciousness, and this is not surprising, as Brady had already used his extraordinary mental powers to successfully control the female nurse caring for him. It was under his guidance that the nurse, Sadie, nearly caused the entire ward's patients to be wiped out. However, the unfortunate Sadie ultimately failed in her plan and was forced by Brady to jump off the building. To continue his revenge plan, Brady was now striving to find a new body. Unfortunately, he was pushed out of the elevator just as he was about to succeed, but the twisted Brady did not give up, as he had already targeted a stronger body than the female nurse, the hospital's librarian, Al. Every weekend, when Al worked the night shift, he would sneak into Brady's ward unnoticed. The reason he dared to risk spending time alone with this psychotic murderer at night was simply to steal the medical tablet computer by the bedside to play his favorite fishing game. As you can see, despite his imposing appearance, Al actually suffers from severe intellectual disabilities, and he acts like a happy young boy, pushing a book cart around the hospital. He's kind-hearted and even grieved for days over Sadie's death. Yet, despite being such a simple and harmless person, he still couldn't escape Brady's clutches. Using the tablet's display, he quickly succeeded in hacking into Elle's brain. Compared to Sadie, who had a stronger sense of self-awareness, the simple-minded Elle was much easier to control. It was through this body that Brady, who had been paralyzed for 8 months, was able to leave the hospital for the first time. His first priority upon regaining his freedom was to begin his revenge, and his first target was Detective Tony, who had frequently abused him. However, Brady knew that it would be no easy task to take down an active police officer with this clumsy body. So this time, he decided to target Tony's beloved dog, which he had raised for years. But to his surprise, the Rottweiler was extremely fierce, and he couldn't get close to it. Reluctantly, Brady had to control Elle to return to the car first, but after preparing, he began his second attempt. This time, he brought a piece of meat and a sharp knife. He gathered his strength, and as the dog lunged at the meat, he aimed for its neck and stabbed it fiercely. Then he burst into Tony's house and began to wreak havoc. After venting his anger, he finally left satisfied.